Be careful what you download, it might be a PowerShell script.
So Andy, I understand you've got a story about a supposed movie on the Pirate Bay that turned out to be more than the user bargained for?
Indeed, yeah. So an independent security researcher actually, I guess he was downloading movies from the Pirate Bay. I don't know if it's, if he does it regularly as part of his research or if this was just something, maybe he just wanted to watch the movie. I don't know. But he downloaded the Girl in the Spider's Web, which actually just came out last year. It's about a hacker, funny enough. But when he downloaded the actual folder and he opened it up, I guess what caught his eye was the icon for what was supposed to be the actual movie didn't look like a video icon. And when he started looking into it, he saw that it was a link file, which is a Windows shortcut file. So the security researcher actually found this, ended up double-clicking on the shortcut, and observed a script getting pulled out of that link file, went out to a C2, pushed him out to a paste bin location, and eventually downloaded a payload into his app data folder. Once that got there, it actually does a couple things. The first thing it does is it actually checks for antivirus running on the machine, and it changes the registry to disable Windows Defender. Another feature of this malware is that it installs a Firefox extension in order to change the content that's been served to the client. So initially what was discovered was that it injected ads. Like if you went to Google, you'd see the search bar, and then right underneath that you'd see some ads.
Right.
But it was later discovered that in the example, the article the example that was given is if you search for spyware, what would happen is the top two results would be attacker injected results. And in the article, the example was that the top two results were actually for total AV. And if you clicked into the top result, it was a comparison website comparing total AV with, I think it was like Avast or any number of very popular, well-known AVs, and it said that total AV was the best one that you can download.
And that's like a fake antivirus
Yeah,
software? Okay,
it's not something...
Because we've seen, I would say, in the past, I've seen lots of those fake antivirus.
Yeah, I would not suggest downloading total AV and trusting it to protect your computer. So it does that, but among other things, it's actually got a cryptocurrency angle to it. It'll look through web pages that the victim visits, and it'll look for cryptocurrency wallets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And if it finds them, it'll actually change those keys to a victim-controlled wallet. And at the time of the article, when the article was posted, the wallets, they didn't have a small fortune in them. So, I don't know how effective this has been. I don't know if this has been pushed. Maybe it's like a precursor. I don't know how many movies out there, how many other movies are not actual movies. Because the security researcher just stumbled upon this, seemingly. There's no rhyme or reason for him to actually have gone there. So, I don't know.
I mean, I've known about Trojanized torrents in the past.
That's common, yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty common. So this isn't like a completely, unknown thing to me. But the fact that it was a Firefox extension is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And then it tries to coerce you or trick you into downloading an additional piece of Windows malware that's fake AV is also interesting. But definitely lets you know about the hazards of downloading torrents just from the internet that may or may not be have some Trojans in them.
And as a forensic investigator, link files are always interesting to me, and the fact that link files can actually result in execution of PowerShell and extract more PowerShell from them is something that investigators need to be aware of.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the best way to protect yourself is don't download movies illegally off the internet. That's one way, but definitely be careful about anything you download from untrustworthy locations. That would be my best advice.